Hey guys, Luke here and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 18 on my West Tigers Rugby League Live 3 Career Mode. Now this episode goes over Week 1 of the finals and we are taking on the Dragons. Now, if you've seen all the other episodes previously, you'll notice that we were undefeated until a few games ago, and basically we just had the one loss the whole season. So we're looking to absolutely blitz the Dragons if we can, but we understand that probably won't happen. We'll probably have to grind out a victory, and I'm more than fine with doing that. The last episode we did grind out a great victory over the Bulldogs, which was sort of a finals preparation. They're a final side in here, and who knows, we might come up against them, but yeah, we played a style that we want to replicate in the finals, which I think is a big improvement on what it had been for, the last section of the season, where we were scoring a lot of points but conceding a lot of points. Now right there, we had a shit start to the game, but as did the Dragons. Drew Hutchison ends up kicking the ball straight out. Not straight out is more the right word. And Kevin Aguirre picks it up and he runs a hell of a lot of meters, and we're looking to score a try early on. Sam Thaiday finds himself on the wing there, and I couldn't believe he couldn't palm off that guy, but he couldn't do it, and Granville would jump in at dummy half, takes a bit of a run, and nearly goes in himself there. And I should mention, as he gets held up over the line, that this game, if we do lose this one for some reason, we will get a second chance. But Beau Falloon got absolutely destroyed there by Chris Lawrence, and that was great pressure by Lawrence, as he forces a little bit of an error from the Dragons. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't really do much with it. Dragons actually defending really well. I'd assume it's because they're quite fresh in this game, and Drew Hutchison is going to get an offload away, and Beau Falloon is heading to the line. There's only one player in sight, and it's not Faluma, but we can't switch to him temporarily, and that's one thing I got to fault this game on, is switching players. It picks out the wrong person 9 times out of 10. And it's really hard to get to that player that you want to get to. But Josh Dugan ends up kicking the goal, and you can see ANZ Stadium is absolutely packed out for this game, and as it should be. This is a top 4 clash. The Dragons obviously beat us in the grand final last year, so we had revenge on our mind. We're looking to hopefully, we can't eliminate them here, but hopefully we can go a long way into eliminating them. But I've got to say, I would like a rematch in the final, but Tedesco is going to score for us right here. That was actually a really nice try by Tedesco. We probably would have passed it normally, but we just saw the gap open up, change the direction a little bit, and swerved a little bit as well, and there's your try. James Tedesco scored. Sheridan kicks the goal, and it is 6-all. We're all locked up here at ANZ Stadium. After 20 minutes here, we're looking to possibly get a penalty, and that is exactly what happens there. Cameron King, he came on early. Jake Granville got gas pretty quickly. Now, I think he took a lot of runs early on, which is okay. If it was real life, Granville would have been a lot better, but he went close a few times. But David Mofaluma scores in the corner there. It was a brilliant little put down. That's exactly what that the corner dive is used for. It's for those sort of tries, the ones that look really, really good. And it was really, really nice play, I got to say. So we do hit the lead, and Curtis Sirenen with a great little kick here, looking for a 40-20, and that is perfect. That is a perfect kick, 40-20. Great time to do so as well, looking to extend the lead. Elijah Taylor takes it around a few players, but he is brought down by the last defender there. And Luke Brooks is going to just change the direction once again there, and Luke Brooks scores, extending the lead to 10 points currently, and we're looking to kick the goal from right in front. We should be doing that, but that was brilliant work there. Curtis Sirenen with the 40-20. Luke Brooks, his half partner, taking advantage of just the short numbers there, and just took it around the players. Now this is a brilliant kick. This time it is Brooks with the kick there, and Curtis Sirenen with a great chase. Now nothing really happened because of that, but we do have great field position because we kind of had them in their own end sort of thing. But I just want to show that was a great kick. Couldn't quite keep him down in the in-goal, but we sort of got the next best thing. We're looking for another try here. David Nofaluma scoring in the corner, his second try of the game. Another spectacular dive. Was it needed? I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, it was a great little try, and 22-6 is what we have the lead at the moment, and if we're not going to be extending that. You saw Sirenen absolutely, that was a shit kick, let's be honest. So he absolutely shanked that one. It was terrible, one of the worst kicks he's ever done. But yeah, 22-6 at half time. This is the sort of footy we want to play. I know the grinding style is, it's great, and that's kind of what we've been doing. It's just we've been executing on these plays. Not like we've been hitting long range tries for all of them. Most of it's just been off the back of playing smart. Now right here, there is a tap back, or it was actually a tap forward because it was a knock on, but Grease Mull nearly ended up scoring. I think it was Thaiday who knocked it sort of back, forward, but yeah, that would have been a nice try should we had scored it. Now Alex Glenn, there was a bit of a tap on just there, and Alex Glenn, he had a hand free, couldn't get it away, but there is going to be another penalty there, held in the tackle, and we decided to take a shot at goal, basically just trying to make up for that miss that we had earlier. And you see we didn't hit it perfectly, but it was enough to go over the goals really. So that's another 2 points added to the tally here. Looking to extend the lead, it was Alex Glenn, I think, who had the initial run there, and it was a great run, but Martin Pat ended up with it. He got pretty much destroyed. And Curtis Sirinen will take a kick here, and it was charged down. And fortunately for us, that is going to be our ball now. I think in real life that would have been their ball. I don't think they really played at it. And on the game, had they got the ball, it wouldn't have been if we had got the ball again, it still would have been the last tackle and that. So it's a bit of a weird system they have in here, but we are looking to take advantage of it. Kevin the Guama will score, take it straight around Dugan, and we're absolutely annihilating the Dragons here. This is actually being a bit of a training run, I've got to say. Dragons have been no match for us so far, and you can see yet again not the best strike by Curtis Sirinen, and hopefully Moses Mbai, if we're still here, we'll have to decide that later on, but I assume he would take over the goal kicking duties next year should he play. But the Dragons have a chance here, and there was a big dive there. I think it was Martin Tapau did a dive, but it is going to be the Dragons scoring here, and can they start a late fight back? I don't think it really matter either way because of the time left, but it was Branko Lee who scored a try there, Josh Dugan kicking the goal, so the lead is now down to 30-12, I believe. Yes, it is, and there's only 15 minutes to go, but straight from the kickoff, really, you see third tackle, this offloading at will here, not really doing a hell of a lot with it, but Tedesco comes up with a pretty crucial tackle there. If they had scored there, who knows what would have happened, but Chris Lawrence going for the line here, Dugan making a late charge for him, but he's going to get nowhere near him, as Chris Lawrence ends up scoring a try, and just effectively kills off the game if it wasn't already dead there. So 34-12, should be 36-12, as Curtis Sirinen kicks it from right in front, and that time it was struck a lot nicer, and basically we're just looking to run down the clock here. Luke Brooks stuffing around, kicks it over the sideline, what we should have done against the Sharks a few episodes ago, and we will be progressing to the next game, but not before we have a week off. So it'll be interesting to see who we take on in the grand final qualifier, but I'm really happy to have that week off. It is something that we needed. I think obviously last game we rested a lot of players, but like I said, we would like that week off. Now the Knights, they went down to the Bulldogs, so 8th spot, defeated 5th spot there, so the Bulldogs progressing into the next round. Panthers beat the Cowboys. I think that was also the bottom half of the 8 as well, so Panthers will move on to the next round with the Cowboys being eliminated. Mansell man of the match there, and you can see here Rabbitohs and Storm, they rounded out the top 4. Rabbitohs will move on to the next game, and they'll take on the Bulldogs, I think, and Storm will take on the Panthers, I believe. So let's see how everyone went there. Oh, sorry, I was wrong about that one. Bulldogs defeated the Dragons, which is very, very good for us. So we didn't eliminate the Dragons, but the Bulldogs certainly did. We played our part in that. So sayonara, Dragons. You won't be going back-to-back this year. And Panthers, they beat the Storm there. So that was a pretty sort of obvious one, maybe. Probably not an obvious one, but moving on to the next game. We're taking on the Panthers in a grand final qualifier. I believe this is what it was last year as well. So it should be an interesting game. And I wonder if what sort of performance will the Panthers put up? Hopefully it's a competitive match, but then again, hopefully it's not. Hopefully we can smash them like we did the Dragons. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke Almighty, face the page in the description below, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye guys.